wanna be the best in the game, invest in my name, check no restraints, I'm obsessed with the pain. I ingest, I retain, assess and I change, possessed by the thought I'll be free one day from society's restraints. Money, clout and fame, mud, disease, a plague. We all love to hate, have to play the game, have to make a name. All our insecurities are on display. This is war with the enemy, think that it was meant to be. Living in a time where disease is on every screen. I won't let them fester me, I know most are festering. Negativity is a plague for the mentally weak. No mercy, all I got is working. Never stop searching, never quench the thirsty. I'm toxic and psychotic with this logic, you can't stop it. It's been chronic since I was a boy, so neurotic and chaotic.
Built to last with the webs I'm weaving. I could change the past with all I'm achieving. Got my foot on gas, never stop competing. If you break like glass, then this life's gonna eat 'em. Make mistakes real fast, then you learn how to beat 'em. If you take off the cast, you can see all the healing. If the pain's in the past, move on from the grave and put your foot on the gas. No, never stop competing, yeah.
I've been doing this, I'm on it, I just wanna be iconic. Sipping on a gin and tonic, got me going off when I'm on this topic, yeah. If I ever play, I want it, you know that I'm always honest. Stay away from those who are toxic, keep them out your face, no way, you don't want them, yeah. Don't try to drain my energy, the enemy is everything. It's mentally, unhealthily, spreading like a rare disease. But I won't let it get to me, I don't need your therapy. I can leave a legacy of leading by intensity. Come on, we can fight this, freedom is priceless. Spread just like a virus, living in a crisis. Do you feel courageous? Do you seek greatness? Trust me, you can take it, go on and take your aim, yeah.
Built to last with the webs I'm weaving. I could change the past with all I'm achieving. Got my foot on gas, never stop competing. If you break like glass, then this life's gonna eat 'em. Make mistakes real fast, then you learn how to beat 'em. If you take off the gas, you can see all the healing. If the pain's in the past, move on from the grave and put your foot on the gas. No, never stop competing, yeah.
Hello, 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 hello. See how well this goes. Doing a little bit better. I'm going to be dropping frames regardless because I'm now recording this alongside. Actually recording alongside of streaming, but I do enjoy streaming just because I do like to interact with people in real time. So if you guys are watching us on YouTube, hey, come check me out on Twitch. I'm uploading at the same time. It will look a lot worse because I live in rural Northwest Arkansas. I don't get great internet out of here. That being said, I don't really get a great... You're a big meanie. What am I a liar about? Josh, what on earth are you doing in here? What am I lying about? I do get horrible internet. Horrible. It looks pretty bad. But, in my opinion. So I am going to... I've actually been recording it at the same time and recording it in higher quality. Just kidding. I was gonna see. Oh, I got you. Give me a second. I'll be right back. All right. Here we go. The red one is a Rhode Island Red. Really sweetie. Little ginger chickie. And then the white one is a Leghorn, I think. Who's calling to see my wife? Alive and well McNuggets. Yes, they're McNuggets. McNuggets. Alive and well, McNuggets. You always know we got chickies at our house. There's always chickies at our house. Delicious. They're very good birds. I can't go to Tractor Supply without petting them all. Yes, and chickens are so in high demand right now that it's actually where we got these. Tractor Supply. Caitlin went in there and saw them, and you're good egg layers. You're good egg layers. So we had to get some. You upset? Are you upset? You telling us how it is? Are you telling us how it is? You're mouthy. You're pretty mouthy. You telling me how it is? You showing them your booty? That ain't this kind of stream. That's not this kind of stream. No, it's not. You can keep trying to tell me it is, but it's not. Very upset. Very upset. Squawk. Yes. He's doing my bird squawk today. Very upset. You want to go back with your brothers, sisters? Yeah, the baby chick has now taken over. This is the baby chick stream. White one's just chill. He's just pretty chill. He's like, I'm fine. I don't care. You're feisty, just like me. We redheads have got to stick together. You're going to knock your brother off. Pretty mouthy. Pretty damn mouthy. You're going to go back. All right. I'll be back. I'll push you up because you're going to be mouthy. Mouthy, mouthy, mouthy. Was not having it, it seemed. And we're going to do the main quest with Sebastian.
My young friend.
You made it.
Been here.
Enjoying the view. Keeping an eye on things.
You have some stuff to record? Alrighty.
No one has felt safe.
Thank you so much for being here, Josh.
Loyalists took a peculiar interest in that castle over there. Rookwood Castle. My uncle Solomon is a former Auror and refuses to look into it, even after Anne was cursed by one of them. Possibly with a wand, no less.
I heard a goblin refer to wizard kind as wand carriers. A goblin is forbidden from carrying wands.
Precisely. That's why I'm on the hunt for answers. If I'm to cure her, I need to understand what happened to her. Anne was always the most mischievous of the three of us. Which is saying something, knowing me and ominous. I'm hoping a surprise visit from me and a new friend from Hogwarts will help lift her spirits. Bring back the Anne I used to know. Come on, I'll take you to my uncle's. This way.
My robe is better than yours.
Feldcroft used to be a lot livelier, with Ranrock's lot wandering about all the time. Everyone stays out of sight. Here we are. My sister should be just inside.
Isn't it weird to live near the school? Like, I mean, well, I say this, but I actually lived like a little bit.
Aha! Sebastian, where did you... Is that what I think it is?
We've been out for this boy.
Hey.
Shrivelfigs cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
But we haven't tried everything.
There is no cure! When will you accept that?
Never. I can never accept it.
Now look what you've done.
What kind of cures has she been put under?
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry you had to see that. If you don't mind, I just need a moment alone.
Yes.
Poor Sebastian. Not the visit he'd hoped for.
Can I go in there and see her? Oh, I can.
I'm sorry about earlier. Those bouts of pain are difficult to bear.
Sebastian, this is my potion kit, not yours. Leave my things be. Yeah. Ah. I wonder. So. I would assume then this is his uncle's shack. And if that's hers, I mean, he could be a bad guy, but at the same time, you got to think about it too. If he's probably cool. Hogwarts isn't the same without you. Well, Sharp is still as foul, but you know what I mean. Sharp isn't that bad. I hope you're feeling better, Sebastian. I mean, I want to be rude to him because I'm a big guy, but bad guy, I mean. Oh, thatch roof. The problem, oh, that is a cool cabinet. Oh, well, I mean, it's bad. I mean, obviously it's magically enhanced because otherwise it would just slide on out, but that is a cool design. I love it. Here's the thing. It's kind of a... it feels like a waste to have a wood stove right next to a fireplace. Like, I feel like I would have that going and then probably have that, like, over here. Possibly, like, in this little corner over here. Or something, like, where this is at. You know? And that way it can heat this side of the house and this can heat... why am I being architectural? Let's just go with the story. I'm sorry.
You're right, Anne. I didn't mean to intrude.
You didn't, truly. And I'm all right. The pain from this curse comes in bouts, and often suddenly.
My prancing pony.
It's not anyone's fault. It's nice to meet you, by the way. You must be the new 5th year Sebastian told me about.
I am. Sebastian and I met on my first day at Hogwarts, in the Slytherin common room.
Oh, the common room. I adored teasing first years about spotting mermaids through the window. I do miss Hogwarts, but I wouldn't mind being in
I've got
Felcroft
encoding
really if
lag.
it wasn't so dreary now. Between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever he's home. It's not the cozy retreat it once was.
Why is it
Sebastian
got an
mentioned something
encoding
about
lag? Okay,
your
so I gotta
uncle
change
being
my
an
encoder.
ex-Auror, but refusing
Okay.
to go after Ranrock's loyalists. I must say,
I will-
wasn't prepared for him to
If
be
you're
as
watching this on
angry as he
YouTube, don't
was.
worry.
Uncle
You guys won't have to worry about it. I will edit it
frustrated.
out.
But what happened
But
to
if you are
me,
watching it
and why
on
Sebastian
Twitch,
for
I'm
thinking he
sorry
can
if I'm
fix it.
missing really bad
Both
frames.
mean
This seems
well,
I'm having
I know
encoding
they
lag. I
do,
picked the
but my
wrong
uncle is
encoder.
right.
So
This curse cannot be undone. I can feel it. Sebastian cannot take away my pain. Perhaps you can help him to understand that.
I'm afraid it's really up to Sebastian, and his mind seems to be made up.
I can only hope he realizes the futility of his search for a cure soon. I'm getting tired. I should probably rest. Thank you for stopping by. I wish you well.
is there really like a slowly dying curse? Because that's pretty foul.
That boy will fray my last nerve.
Excuse me, Mr. Sallow.
Oh, yes, Sebastian's friend. I apologize on behalf of my nephew. He doesn't know when to stop. I was about to check on Anne. Did I see you come from the house? How is she?
She's all right. She said she was going to rest.
Nothing can be done for her.
It could be that you've not yet discovered the cure.
Ah, you sound like Sebastian, thinking you know better than the healers at St. Mungo's.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister. If there is a cure, he will find it.
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne, and the goblins aren't likely to explain themselves anytime soon. Giving her hope is cruel. The only thing to do now is keep Anne comfortable and stay out of the Loyalists' way.
With all due respect, sir, hope could keep Anne's spirits up.
You may mean well, but I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian. They are my stubborn brother's children. Especially Sebastian. If you really want to be of help, you'll make sure Sebastian does what he should do, not what he wants to do. He's no idea the harm he could do if he doesn't stop. I hope you remember what I've said. Good day.
I ought to see how Sebastian's faring.
You're back to annoy.
Why
Hey,
will he not listen to me? She's my sister.
How are you doing,
Oh.
Sebastian?
You
Bet
got
it
a
didn't take too
first-hand
long.
glance at what I'm
you got to do
dealing
your
with.
socials,
I
or
apologize for my
did you do your shout outs for the people that you're advertising to? I would have to spend, for me to do it, I'd have to do it like on Saturday morning and stuff.
I'll admit, I wasn't expecting him to be so angry.
But
He's always
I don't have very
angry.
many in
He's
that
been angry
town.
since my parents
And the
died.
problem is
After
it's
Anne
like
was
it
hurt,
always
he
is
only
after
grew worse.
work, because the
It's
guy
as though
that
he blames
owns
me
the local
somehow,
D&D shop
always calling me my
works at the same
father's
place we
son,
do,
as if
and
that's
so
an
his
insult.
hours at his
I'm the one
business
trying to help
are always
her.
after I get off
He's
work,
simply given up.
and
Both Anne and your
and
uncle
it's
seem
never on the
genuinely
weekend, which
convinced
I
that
always thought was
nothing
just
more
kind
can
of
be done for her.
I
wrong.
refuse to believe that. Anne's pain is more than physical. It
Barbecue
has changed her
squirrel! Oh
entirely.
my gosh!
I miss my sister.
I am
and
great.
I'm
How are you?
going
Spent
to get her
3.5
back.
hours behind the wheel.
Come
Oh
with
my
me. I need to
gosh!
show you where it happened.
You've done a great job, Josh. You've been going
Ranrock's
like
loyalists are
crazy
capable
with
of
it.
so
I
much more
love
than
it.
people
I
realise.
wish I could do it more.
They should
I
not
can
be
advertise it more.
underestimated.
Most of my coworkers that
All the debris you'll
listen
see
to
is from
Spotify
whatever's
listen to
going
me.
on at abandoned
So I
estates.
mean, like I've
They've
listened
been
to it.
digging
So
for something.
I made the joke earlier I was going to sue him for my royalties.
you're what?
I said I was going to sue him for my royalties.
Oh yeah, I saw that in the Discord.
I am proud of everyone. You guys did a lot.
Josh did an insane amount.
Up there, on that plateau,
He's new. He's got a...
is where they cursed Anne.
We've done little to nothing.
This way.
You're okay? Ah, that was you're barbecue squirrel. You're in Canada, aren't you? She can have my pocket change, is what Josh said. No.
How much longer are we expected to dig through this rubble?
I have a possible TikTok star interested in the podcast before advertising it in his shop. I'm not going to spoil it there. I do have a coworker that's kind of a TikTok star. Well, the TikTok, you see my coworker, that she has 10,000 followers. She does cosplay. I have a coworker that's one of her favorite things is cosplay. And she has like 10,000 followers on TikTok. Got her interested in it. I just don't think she listens to podcasts much. She is an on-the-go person. She runs marathons. Right now she's preparing for a marathon. But she does cosplay, and her favorite thing is going to yeah, I'm not either. I am not a runner. And I was like, what the hell are you talking about? You do marathon. She's like, I just do it for fun. Do it for fun? What the hell are you talking about? Who does running for fun? I used to. I laugh about that. I say that now, but I actually used to.
There you are.
I run to the bathroom, but good job, Josh. You're doing great. Good daddy. I need to take notes. As a dad, I need to take notes. Yeah, okay, so do I. Yeah, I'll get rid of this. In that case, so do I. Yeah, that's me. I do have to run to the restroom sometimes.
I confess.
That worked.
That was a bit more than I bargained for. I tried to warn you.
Get the butt pucker. Sometimes you have to go hee, 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 as you waddle on. Yeah. Oh. Ooh, that's an Aloha Raichu. So someone doesn't have it, go and catch it. It's a psychic and electric type. which is my favorite Raichu so far. If I were to pick a Pikachu anything, it'd be Aloha Raichu. I like my favorite type of Pokemon is 2-type Pokemon, and the 2 types being vastly different from each other. I cannot stand, I swear to God, if there's another rock ground type. They're the same thing. They're not, I guess, when it comes to effective and super effective, but they're not really different. I want something to be completely different. Give me a ground fire type. A water electric type, Lantern. Give me a fire psychic type. You know, those are cool. Like, I mean, you give me something that's like... Also, Barbecue Squirrel, it may say that it's in your Pokédex because I don't know Pokemon community game, but they usually have Aloha Raichu and normal Raichu as the same Pokédex entry. So it may show you that you have it, but you may not have Aloha Raichu. Oh, a little late on that. That's my bad. Should have said sooner. Okay. Oh, I'm getting really bad encoding lag. Really bad. I'm so sorry for everybody watching this live. I'm going to look over the video. When I upload it to YouTube.
Couldn't agree more. This is where it happened. We smelled smoke in the middle of the night. When we looked outside, flames were shooting from the estate. Before my uncle and I could stop her, Anne rushed out, racing towards the fire, worried someone would be hurt. She came face to face with a horde of goblins, frantically trying to stamp out the flames. Suddenly, an icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children should be seen and not heard. A blinding blast followed. They didn't even give her a chance to run.
It seems an awfully violent response to a child wandering by. What were they trying to hide?
My thoughts exactly. It may be grasping at Billywigs, but I keep thinking that there might be something here that could lead me to whoever cursed Stan. Might be the only way to learn what type of magic harmed her, which could help me find a cure.
Perhaps you're right. The Loyalists are everywhere, but they do seem to be spending a lot of time here, and it's likely they're hiding something.
And at Rookwood Castle. Shall we have a look around? They seem to have set up camp here for a specific reason. They have stations for everything.
Whose home was this?
Been abandoned long since I've lived here. Rumor was a Hogwarts professor lived here once, centuries ago. But that's all I ever heard.
That's a really neat little fire stove. I like that. I like that. That's cool. Really neat.
I've heard that goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
But usually the picks are
It's a wonder the
automated.
Ministry isn't doing more.
What are they digging for?
Always armed and ready for a fight, Ranrock's Loyalists.
Those are kind of big weapons for...
Revelio.
They're kind of big tools for goblins.
This well looks familiar. Sebastian, I've seen this before. This house, the well, the view.
Oh.
What do you mean? When?
Give me a moment. I'll explain in a second.
Ah, this is the place where... So that's the village that the professor in the flashback helped. And they came over here and, like, fixed.
Sebastian, over here. Do you think that this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be. But it looks to me as though this was intentional.
Revelio. Sebastian, this house did belong to a Hogwarts professor. Hundreds of years ago.
Who? What do you...
I found a pensive that day in the restricted section with a memory that showed this house. There was a little girl and a drought. The Keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor. Her name was Isadora Morganach. She was one of the Keepers.
The Keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the library? I'm not following you.
I realize it's a lot to take in. I'm not even sure I understand it all yet. And no, not like Quidditch. They call themselves Keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge. It has to do with the vault at Gringotts.
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of something you found at Gringotts where you ended up via a portkey. And now you've been witnessing memories left by Keepers. Oh, and this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor who was one of these non-Quidditch Keepers hundreds of years ago. If I didn't know you, I think you were pulling my leg.
It is all a bit much, isn't it, when you put it like that? The point is, we both have good reason to search this house.
Hey, Jay, what's going on? Happy birthday,
Jay.
Jay. You're 23 now, right?
Look at this.
Revelio. Someone piled this here for a reason. Is it blocking something?
Only one way to find out. Huh, a stairwell. Why bother blocking a stairwell?
It is actually a few days back.
What? Worth a closer look.
Ugh.
They've left all of this simply strewn about.
Why was I not told about this?
Tells me they're after something bigger.
Lumos.
Why was I not informed? Jay, I feel very disappointed. As your DM, I'm very disappointed. I traveled here to learn, but I long to help. My internal struggle is overwhelming. It is as though the magic wants to heal, and I'm the one preventing it from doing so. Should I lose hope? Will I forever regret not having done more? I cannot look into their eyes knowing that I could lessen the burden of heartache. I saw the man leaving camp today. He was one who reminded me of my father. Surely it wouldn't hurt to help him. I couldn't further my research, of course, but that would be a fortuitous consequence of doing something good with this ability.
Seems these journal entries are from Isadora's travels.
You were told when? When was I told? I want the receipts. Give me the receipts. Oh. Wait. I was the first one to tell you happy birthday too. I was. I remember. I do remember. I'm a horrible friend. I'm a horrible, horrible friend. I'm so sorry, Jay, because I do remember. Every day blends together. I barely remember my own birthday. I'm not even kidding. That's not even a joke. I had to write my own birthday on a calendar to remember. Not even kidding. All good, man. It is, but I do remember when you said that is the amen, so I'm a year older. So you did say that. You're exactly right. It is my second week in the camp. More arrive each day. The Muggle doctors and even some of our own healers are doing all that they can for them. The grief is palpable. The ones who have survived the plague are forever damaged by their loss. A fear may pass. The skin may mend and scar, but the devastating sorrow remains. I saw a man much like my father who had lost a child. I couldn't bear it. I longed to give him some shred of relief. I'm beginning to think that others are wrong. I have the power to help these souls. It seems arbitrary not to help them, as it would be to rid them of their torment.
A journal entry of Isadora's. I should hold on to this.
Oh, thank you, Barbecue Swell, for wishing Jay a happy birthday.
Revelio. Lumos.
So, what is...
Revelio. Accio.
So... Oh, wait. Explore the cellar? What the hell you mean? There's nothing left in here.
Lumos. Confringo.
Oh my lord! Oh my lord, it is... Carol. Carol, what are you doing? What are you doing, Carol? 22? Oh my goodness. Well, thank you for the biddies, Carol. Welcome in.
Lumos.
Always a welcome sight.
Confringo.
Let's do this.
Incendio.
Is that not light up? I'm watching you interview with Bella and Pedro.
Lumos.
For too low. Ooh. Oh, I love it. Yep. I love it. The Last of Us. Yeah, too low. The Last of Us. Bella, Pedro Pascal. That was a good interview. Absolutely. In my opinion. Oh my God. I blew my ass up. What the hell just happened?
You're not going to believe this. I can see the Undercroft.
What? A daydream? Because that happens to me too.
It worked though. Pedro
it sounds
Pascal is a
strange,
sweet puppy dog.
honestly,
He
nothing
is.
you say sounds
It did
strange
work.
to me
You're
anymore.
exactly right,
Fair
Jay.
enough.
I blew my ass up, but it did work.
I can see the Undercroft through this stone wall, as though it's a window. This has happened before.
I'm listening.
I have a rare ability to see whispers of ancient magic.
I don't know what I was expecting you to say, but it wasn't that. I knew you weren't telling me everything. Ancient magic. What does that even mean?
I'm not entirely sure, but the Keepers have said that it's a powerful magic. that should
And
only
a
be
character.
wielded
Yeah,
by a
I
select
know.
few.
Exactly
And
right.
you can wield
Except
it.
he does
don't
have weird
know.
eyes. He does
But
very
Fig and I
strange
think that
eyes.
Banrock
Very
has
strange eyes.
somehow
I
found
wish
a
I
way
could
to
have had a beard, but
harness
he
that
is
magic
technically
power.
Are you
15.
telling me
I
that
say 18.
goblins may be
15,
wielding
so
some sort of wizard magic?
and like anybody
That's
can
what we're trying to find out.
grow a beard.
What I do know is that
And
my
his
ability
and his
allows me
nose
to
has to be
travel
bigger
through
because
these
good lord,
windows
look at
I
this
see.
honker.
Wait.
Come on.
We can get straight to the Undercroft from here. Ominous will be flawed.
We can. But perhaps best not to tell anyone else about this for now. Even Ominous.
Understood. Well then,
He's a
invisible
15-year-old
secret
Irish kid.
ancient
He needs a
magic
beard and a
passageway?
pint of Guinness.
Here we come.
Ah, pint of Guinness.
I'm tempted to hold my breath. Why would the door lead us here?
Sebastian, look.
I'm still mad that Rowling made him Irish in the books. A walking IRA joke. I know, right? Yeah.
Why hide a triptych here?
Seems as if something's missing.
A note. Let's have a look.
Runes. Okay.
Anything helpful in the note?
A rune symbol. I've seen similar symbols used by the Keepers.
I've been thinking. A keeper lived in that house centuries ago, and Ranrock and his lot have been searching there. You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic. Do you think Anne was cursed by ancient magic?
I can't be sure, of course, but I don't think so. I didn't see any traces of it around your sister.
Very well. But that doesn't mean it's not ancient magic. There's still so much we don't know about it.
True.
Yeah, Seamus got
Perhaps this
a lot
triptych
of those
will lead us to
actors look
answers.
better as they
We'll
got
have
older.
to unravel what this all means.
Seamus
But
for
now
sure.
I need to see Ominous. Don't worry, I won't tell him anything.
Mom's a witch.
Did I mention that?
Dad's a muggle.
apparently
Pretty big
Salazar
surprise when he
Slytherin
found out.
has a secret
It's one of my
scriptorium
favorite
here
lines
in
ever.
Hogwarts.
You did not.
Dad's a witch.
Is it connected to our
No.
common room?
Mom's
No
a witch.
idea. Ominous
Dad's a
just
muggle.
learned of it.
Pretty big surprise
I'm
when he
actually
found out.
out. I had no idea our visit to Sian would unfold into all of this.
It's pretty funny.
My head's an utter mess. But I'm glad you told me everything you did. I'll be in touch.
He did get hot as fuck.
Till then.
But, oh, how have I been? How's the wife? My wife is fantastic. She's in the other room taking care of the child at the moment. Am I going to level up? Dang it. I'm so close, though. Huh, things are a little different now, I guess. Astronomy class. Received an owl from Mr. Piers Pemberton, who is frustrated that I've been taking the moons from the demigod statues to pay this man a visit in Hogsmeade. Oh, you would both die in Guildford. It's gonna be rough. It's gonna be rough. Caitlin has a lot of wives, by the way. I hate to say she's been cheating on all of you. She's been cheating on Carol with Jay, and she's been cheating on Jay with Carol. Okay, we got a fight on our hands.
Meet me near the ruins of Falbaton Castle. After dark. Do not tell anyone.
It's just a feral raccoon. Just saw that. Don't fight. Don't fight. There's enough timber to go around. Well, she's basically all mine, but I could argue about that for days, and it wouldn't be to no avail. She would laugh in my face. That's what you think took. I know. She would also laugh to my face. Yeah. Yep. Makes me sad. I'm kidding. I gotta make a phone call. I'll chat at you lovelies later. Oh, well, I will chat with you later. Carol, thank you so much for coming in. I need more wine. Bye.
You can't imagine how inconvenient
Bye-bye.
it was before I invented blue powder.
Oh, shut up. I know you invented flu powder. I don't care. What do you have?
Absolutely shameless.
Pardon me, sir.
Come to stare at the fool, have you? There's poor Egg Haggerty, robbed by his own sister. She's robbed almost everyone now. So, who's the fool?
I'm not sure I know what you're talking about.
Then you're the only one who doesn't know about Catherine running off with that thief, Victor Rookwood and his lot. Good riddance, I said. Never thought she'd return to steal from me, us, but I just know it was her. I want her caught and sent to Azkaban for stealing a prize family heirloom, sister or no.
What was the heirloom that
What
she stole from
exactly
you?
was the family heirloom that the thief stole?
A necklace belonged to the first of
Fucking
the
hell, name
Haggerty
Patrick
women.
and dress like a
Hundreds of
leprechaun.
years old.
Not a damn thing changed. You're damn straight.
Why would Katrin come back to rob the hamlet if she'd already left?
Do I look like a criminal to you? How should I know? She always despised this place, resented having to grow up here. Perhaps she did it to spite us.
Are you sure Katrin is the culprit? It could be anyone.
Thanks to that Rookwood louse, we're inundated with all manner of criminal. I wanted to believe it was any one of them, except Katrin. But she was the only one who knew where the heirloom was hidden, and she knew precisely which homes to rob.
I could keep an eye out for the thief, sir.
You? Ugh. Nothing to be done by the likes of us. This is a job for the fine officer Singer, or some such authority. Besides, the thief, my sister, only strikes at night. Coward. Long past your bedtime.
What do you have to say?
Excuse me.
I'll keep an eye on your
Let me
belongings
buy
if I
something
were
from you.
Catherine will steal the eyebrows off.
I ought to look into this thievery business for Mr. Haggerty once night falls.
I want a measle fur.
Thank you for your patronage.
Yeah, I'd mostly like that.
Glad you were able to stop by.
Revelio. Now that it's night, I ought to look into this thievery business for Mr. Haggerty.
Ah. Is it a niffler? I bet it's a niffler. If they're dropping gold coins like this, it's definitely a niffler. It's a niffler. There's no way.
More gold. I must be getting closer.
One of the best meals I've ever eaten. I won't be dead.
There we go.
Your blood's on Ranrock's hands. Revelio.
Ooh. Ooh, I like that.
I know what that means. Merlin trial.
I'm gonna go down here, take this. Kills a man. Your blood's on the other some other guy's hands. Avada Kedavra! That was your fault.
Revelio. Revelio.
I need like exploding.
Confringo. Revelio. Confringo.
Yeah, that's a real hard obstacle to get around. There we go.
Tricky after all, Merlin. Revelio.
It's clearly a niffler. I mean, no one leaves a trail of gold except nifflers.
I should investigate. Revelio.
Another Merlin trial. Okay.
Oh, here's a pleasant surprise. The castle must have been quite stately in its time.
You'll regret this for the rest of your short life. No more happy days for you. Lamb to the slaughter.
Revelio.
An intruder!
Lumos. Lumos.
Jump! You'll survive, kind of. There we go.
These Merlin trials won't get the best of me.
Got it.
Revelio.
Suit me, sitting around all day. Mind you, suppose it.
Up for a bit of dying, are we? An intruder. And plenty of...
I'm gonna do a Spelliarmus.
Where'd you look?
I won't rest until you're...
Expelliarmus!
The students from the town. Figures caught an unfortunate disappointment.
Expelliarmus!
You won't.
What the hell? Why does he...
You will suffer.
Glacier! Accio!
No! I will make...
Expelliarmus!
I won't rest until you're dead.
Accio!
We can donate her clothes to the monastery.
Okay, we can do that.
And they highly, like, are grateful for it.
Okay, that's fine.
No!
Expelliarmus!
I should have been.
Glacier! Accio! Expelliarmus!
There we go.
Revelio.
All of these guys. There we go. Boom. I'm gonna go up here. That seems like there's more to deal with than I really want to deal with right now. Like, I can't deal with them, I just really don't want to.
Revelio.
I have yet to see an Ashwinder. I think.
Niffler. It wasn't Catherine Haggerty after all.
I knew it. Boy, how'd I know?
That must be the Haggerty family heirloom.
Oh, it's stuck. Oh.
Revelio.
stuck in the wall. No.
Mysterious and a bit unsettling. What to do?
I'm gonna go ahead and stop this one at an hour, just so I can go get more wine, and I'm going to I'm just gonna pause the thing, but
Revelio.
I can't catch the Niffler. It's stuck. He's trapped.
Now, I'm only trying to help. Glacius.
There we go.
I wonder how Mr. Haggerty will take this news. His sister wasn't the thief, and his heirloom's coming home.
Oh, I did go quite a long way.
I have some good news, Mr. Haggerty. I unmasked your thief.
Nothing to unmask, was there? We all know that the thief was my sister, Catherine.
Actually, sir, the thief was a Niffler.
What?
You know, small, furry, pilfering. I followed it to its lair.
Catelyn was the only one who knew how to get into our homes, where to find our treasures. But, I suppose, mangy little blighter. Well, if you found the Niffler's lair, as you say, you must have found my heirloom.
I found your heirloom, and I'll give it back to you. For a price.
Huh? I suppose that's only fair. Very well, we'll call it a reward. Sounds more decent that way. Catherine's a disappointment for certain, but I never wanted to believe she was behind this. Now, thanks to you, I won't have to.
There we go.
What a strange world we live in. Suppose they can't send a Niffler to Azkaban.
Money. Ah.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Those statues took time and effort.
Pardon me, sir, but about those curious demiguise statues I've seen.
What? Who are you? Why do you ask?
They're causing Mr. Moon terrible distress.
Ha! Good. That was the idea.
So you did create them?
Yes, I did. It was a ploy to give that pathetic oaf Moon a taste of the grief he caused me years ago. You are the one who's been pilfering them.
I am, at the request of Mr. Moon. I received your owl on your stationery.
Ah, well, fitting Moon would enlist a student. Too cowardly to do it himself. Hasn't changed a bit. Even when we were at school, he was a cowardly bully. Gave me a horrible nickname, which I shan't repeat. I was thrilled when we left school and he seemed gone for good. Then I started seeing him around Hogsmeade. It was too much. Even if I do take satisfaction in that his life's destiny was to be a lowly caretaker.
Mr. Moon does a good deal for the school, and he's taught me a lot. He's terrified of those statues.
I know. You should have seen his face when that boggart appeared. Oh, priceless. That's when I knew what I needed to do. I simply didn't want to encounter him anymore. So, I shrewdly put a boggart in his path to learn his greatest fear. I then created the demiguise statues to keep him in his place, so to speak. The moons were inspired play on his name. It worked brilliantly. Until you started clearing them out.
The statues are a form of bullying. You're no better than him. Perhaps it's time you both moved on.
Fair point, I suppose. If they've terrified him, as you say, he may have learned his lesson.
There we go. Boom.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
I'll go here.
Off on another adventure, are we?
If I go to the faculty tower, I know something that goes on in the faculty tower. One of these rooms has a fireplace that I can go through.
Revelio.
Oh.
Aloha Mora.
There we go. That is it.
Revelio.
There we go.
Revelio.
Wow. Jewel-encrusted tortoise shell. Many assume that this shell is for a fire crab native to Fiji. However, those in the know swear it's a bejeweled tortoise shell created by the Mad Wizard near Versailles. When his chateau was overrun by nifflers, the dazzling shell was carried off to be discovered years later at Hogwarts Professor on holiday in Ender. And that's what I do to get in that fireplace in the library as well.
Revelio. Incendio.
There you go. All right, now is a good time to stop. So I'll be right back. I'm going to get some wine, relax for a second, and then I will be back on with some more.